In verse 11 and 12, now you saw the relation, right? 11 Paroksha Jin Bagare and 12th is Samjayana Jinuru. In verse 11 and 12, he clearly stated that the Pratyaksh Sadguru is the ultimate refuge in the attainment of self-realization. In this verse, so verse 13, he guides us what to do if a qualified seeker cannot find a qualified Sadguru, Pratyaksha Sadguru. The seeker is qualified, but he cannot just find a Sadguru, a Pratyaksha Sadguru, a qualified Pratyaksha Sadguru. He is qualified, but he is not being able to find in such a crisis. I had written a book, I started writing a book, 100 spiritual crises in your life. 100 spiritual, I must have reached 60, 70 and then I left it incomplete. 60 to 70 I have written. Spiritual crisis or crisis in spiritual life. 100 crises in spiritual life. One page. I am having lot of bhakti but no vairagya. This is my crisis. Lot of love for God. But I yet want everything best. Clothes, foods, party, friends, everything. So this is again a crisis. But my love for Him is also great. What do I do? What comes first? First comes vairagya or first comes bhakti? Love. What should come first? First detachment, then love, or that love is also not love if it's not without detachment. So 100, my plan was to write 100 such crises. So here he explains one crisis. What if the student is qualified, but he's not as fortunate as you, having found a qualified Pratyaksh Guru. Such a beautiful, he has realized the importance of a Pratyaksh Guru. He does not want to do it on his own. He has realized the importance of a Guru, a Pratyaksh Guru, and he is searching for it also, but not yet fortunate to find one. What should be done in such crisis by an Atmarthi or an aspirant or a true seeker? So he cannot find a Pratyaksh Guru who is the ultimate benefactor. So what is the solution?
Atmariyasvitvana Jehanirupak Shastra Pratyaksha Sadguru Yoganai Tya Adhar Supatra.
Okay. So should I say the short meaning first and then the breakup? Will that make it clear? Or Jim Chale Chetem? Okay, so short meaning says, when there is absence of an enlightened living mentor, the scriptures which deal with the existence of soul and non-soul are the sustainer, and the authentic guides can be relied upon by deserving souls, Supatra. Okay, so Atma di Astitvana, existence of soul, etc. Atmana Astitvadina. So શું આવે એમાં પરેશાબેન? Existence, transmigration, karmic bondage, liberation, right? All that. That's exactly not the meaning. It's not Atmana Astitvadi. It is Atmadi Astitvana. You are understanding the mistake. Atmana Astitvadi, Astitva, Nityatva, Kartutva, Bhoktrutva. It's not that. Atmadi, Atma, etc. 6 dravya, 6 substances. Chha dravya, self, non-self. जड़ चेतन, चेतन जड़, जड़ धर्मा सिखाए, अधर्मा सिखाए, पुद्गल, etc. So finally 6 substances. Atma, the means dravya, 6 substances. Ena, astitva, nature, etc. Understanding? So Atma, the astitvana, existence of the soul, etc. Jeha Nirupak Shastra. Those scriptures which explain this or establish this, the existence of soul, etc. Soul, non-soul. Chalo, category aap. Pratyaksha Sadguru, Yog nahi. In the absence, Yog nahi, in the absence of a Pratyaksh Sadguru, Tya Adar, the Shastras, the scriptures are a great support, sustainer. You can actually depend on. Who should be doing this? Supatra, the deserving souls. Atma, the Atma, etc. Na astitva, existence na. Jeha Nirupak Shastra, those scriptures which explain or establish all this. Pratyaksha Sadguru Yog nahi. In the absence of a Pratyaksha Sadguru, it's a great support for deserving souls. No, now I'll be starting the explanation. You already grasped the essence. It's very clear you need a guru for the purpose of self-realization. Very clearly from verse 9, it's very clear. You need a Sadguru for self-realization. But all are not fortunate to find the right Guru at the right time. Ekdam jivan na ante male, pachi what can you ever do? Can you do any seva of his? So everyone is not fortunate to find a right Guru at the right time. You might find a wrong Guru at the right time. Or પછી તો right time બી કહેતે કહેવાય, but or a right guru at the wrong time. So everyone is not fortunate to find a guru, a right guru at the right time. And when a seeker faces such a crisis, he flounders. He gets confused. He loses his direction. He goes astray. Because of the confusion regarding religion or spirituality is such, he would feel it's better I just be who I am. I don't want to be better. Because I'm confused, how do I go about? Some are saying only seva is important. Some are saying only meditation is important. If you go to one institution, they'll say all this bhakti, gnan, ye kuch kaam ka nahi hai. Just seva. You go to some, just go on doing meditation for 10 days, no reading, no listening, nothing. So some say bhakti, some say gnan, some say karma, seva, some say you should be at least doing swadhyay 4 hours a day. So I'm confused. My friends are all of one mat. Let's go to the pub. And it's so clear, there is so much, we all are on one page. So I don't remain confused when we have to take such decisions. But when we have to take religious decisions, we are so confused at times. Because exposed to different saints, different philosophies. Because you don't have a Sadguru. Otherwise you don't need to get influenced anywhere. Whatever your Sadguru has decided, charted out for you, just follow it. But you are fortunate to have a lot of saints around you, but you are not fortunate to have one Sadguru. And thus you are going to remain confused. So this is the thing. So in such a crisis, what should one do? And the solution lies in the verse itself. He says there is only one solution: resort to sacred texts, scriptures. Of course, I'll be explaining which Shastra, why, how, when, which, every question of yours. From the verse only I'll take out. But what is a scripture? Scripture is the voice of the ancient masters. Powerful teachings. Scriptures are powerful teachings of enlightened masters of the past. Past is very important, and enlightened is also very important. Ancient master. You can say it contains the wisdom of civilizations. Encapsulating the understanding of the soul, the nature of the soul, the path of liberation. બંધ મોક્ષની વાતો છે, આત્માના સ્વરૂપની વાતો છે. So, if you need to take support, in the absence of a Sadguru, you can take the help of Shastras till you meet a Sadguru. So, that should be on the surface. I need a Sadguru and I am on search. So, why so much importance is given to scriptures? You know, three instruments: Dev, Guru, and Shastra. Phoenix Temple. Dev, then the Guru, and then the Shastras. So, why so much important of Dev? I understand. Omniscient, complete, absolute. Why Guru? Enlightened, living, teaching, inspecting, whatever. But why so much important to Shastras, scriptures? Do you want to know? Tirthankars were present only in 4th era, Ara. Gujarati, Ara, English, era. Tirthankars were only present in the 4th era. Sadguru is present even in the 5th era, but a Sadguru in a physical form, right? Pratyaksh, cannot be at two places at the same time. If he's in India, he's not in America. I'm not saying emotionally, I'm saying physically, yeah. So Tirthankar is not present at all. Sadguru is present, but Sadguru also has a limitation because he has a body. So body cannot be at two places at the same time. So if India is taking labh of this Sadguru, that means USA is deprived. Webcast ની વાત નથી ચાલતી, સદગુરુની વાત ચાલે છે. So if Sadguru is in USA, then the Indians are deprived because a Sadguru cannot be at two places at the same time in a physical form. So Dev limitation, if it's not the 4th era, you won't. Sadguru also a limitation because he can't, though he is there in the 5th era, still he can't be in two places at the same time. Third, Shastra. Very easily it can be printed, it can be distributed, it can be carried and made available at any time, any place. So the teachings of the ancient master can be available at any time, any place. In the middle of the night, in the city of Mumbai, you won't get Guru. Suddenly, રાતના 2 વાગે ઉઠી કે ગુરુદેવ સાથે વાત કરવી છે. Relax. ગમે તેટલું અર્જન્ટ હોય in the morning. ભગવાન સાથે વાત કરવી છે. Relax. Nobody is going to listen to you. He is in his inner. but I want to be in that Shastra you can open, you can do Shastra Swadhyaya. So it can be printed, distributed, carried, and made available at any time, any place, in the middle of the night, in the city of Mumbai, or say in a small town in USA, where there is no temple. There are many places in USA who don't have a giant center, a temple. Even the Sadgurus, the saints cannot go. How much do they stay? USA તો કેટલું મોટું છે, કેટલું રહે? 1 મહિનો, 2 મહિનો, 3 મહિના, 4 મહિના, પણ એનાથી વધારે. My first trip was of 7 weeks, 49 days, 49 satsangs, 49 pratishtas. First, 2005. Every year people from different towns started coming. I had to fix it now, no more, only 5 weeks to USA. 9 places, 2 places per week. 9 places and 1 GPS. Guru Purnima Shibir. Fix kari nakhyu. Which 9 places? So Chicago comes alternate year. New York comes every year. Los Angeles and San Francisco ma we alternate આવે. Dallas and Houston ma alternate year કરીએ. But the mumukshus come everywhere. It's like Piper at every airport. And Varsha Ben and Vibhuti Ben to had a special agna. If you want to follow me anywhere, you have to wear a sari. No western dress. Especially when હું આવું એની પહેલા 3-4 સાડી બનાવે એ લોકો, મંગાવે. બેલ બોટમ જ પહેરતા હોય ત્યાં તો. And these youngsters also, they follow everywhere. So I said, you want to come anywhere, it will be 9 places, 2 per week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 1 place. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, another place. Fix. તમે 2 કલાક ફોન ચલાવો કે 10 મિનિટ ફોન ચલાવો, આમ જ રહેવાનું. 9 days, 9 spots. And the 10th will be the last weekend, the GPS Shibir, and then I fly back. So how many places can I do? There are jignasus everywhere. There are true seekers everywhere. Maybe some towns don't have a temple. Some towns don't get the labh of any saints, preachers, scholars, anyone. But if they have a Shastra, they can be in touch with spirituality. You are seeing the importance now of a Shastra more than Dev and Guru also, because of its availability. It is available in the middle of the night. Do you have guts to call up your Sadguru in the middle of the night? But you can study a scripture. So the importance, and so the deserving souls can take support of a scripture and increase his worthiness for self-realization. See the beauty of the verse. So, little bit, Param Kripadev has always emphasized on a Guru and a Pratyaksha Sadguru. He has used different words, Sajivan, Murti, Vidyaman, Sadeha, Pratyaksha, all mean the same. Living master. So, Param Kripadev has always emphasized on a living master, a living enlightened mentor. But what if one is not fortunate to have found it? In such a crisis, this verse is only not as a substitute to Sadguru. No one can take place of a Sadguru, nor even such Shastra. But what if a person is not fortunate enough to find, because finding a Sadguru is also very, very difficult and rare now. Either you catch hold of an Asad Guru, or the Sadgurus go into caves and remote this thing, ekantma, so you won't find it easily, whatever the reason is. Or you are not a true seeker, whatever it is. But in such a crisis, what should one do? Take refuge of the scriptures. Take support of the scriptures for guidance and inspiration to increase your worthiness for self-realization. Don't expect self-realization by it, but you can surely increase your worthiness, your yogyata, your patrata. But don't expect Atmagnan to come out of the books. Huh? But Karyesu, if I don't have a Sadguru, what do I do? Then you can take refuge of. Now the question is, which scriptures? How scriptures? Everything is given here. Topics bhi api દીધા છે, topics. So first 3 questions I'll discuss with you. Why, which and how. ત્રણેય લખવાની જરૂર નથી. એક લખો, I'll explain. પછી બીજું લખો, પછી I'll explain. પછી ત્રીજું લખો, I'll explain. Why? Because they are called Apta Vachan. Apta means reliable. Because they are teachings of self-realized masters, though of the past, they can be relied on. So Shastras, because they can be guides for you. Which Shastras? First 2 words of the verse. Atma di astitvana. Talking about Atma. Establishing different truths and fundamentals regarding Atma and non-Atma. The soul and the non-soul. Any one you need to write, you don't need to write different thing, whatever is easy. Consciousness and inert. Chetan and Jad. Non-conscious, whatever. Self and non-self. Soul and non-soul. The nature, the modifications, the causes of modifications, external causes, internal causes, the Shastras which explains all this, why bondage, how do I get liberated. Such Shastras, you don't need to read Kama Sutras, you don't need to read Artha Shastras. Artha Shastra means economics. And Kama Shastras means your pornography. All those are also called Shastras. Not those Dharma Shastra and Moksha Shastras, not Artha and Kama. Atma di astitva na. So which Shastras? Sat Shastras. How? It will be explained in detail in the next verse, but reading, listening, contemplating, a deep study of such Shastras can help you till you meet, till you meet a living master. Don't be comfortable with this style. Huh? કે હવે અમને ગમે છે every year 12 શાસ્ત્ર વાંચવાના. I do read 12 per year. Next year, 6 months na to લખાઈ ગયા છે મારા, which I want to do. So this is since what, 89. 12 Shastras per whatever, even if I am traveling anywhere, Paryushan hoy, Diwali hoy, functions hoy, anything. So deeply, how deeply, what is the meaning of deeply will be explained in the next verse. So finally I end this Gatha with a word of caution. Scriptures definitely a good support in the absence of a Sadguru, definitely a good support, but not a substitute. It cannot take the place of a Sadguru. because it cannot destroy your delusion, it cannot bring total transformation within you. Your search for Sadguru should be on. Till then, you can resort to scriptures. But મને સદગુરુ ક્યારે મળે, મને સદગુરુ ક્યારે મળે, અર્પણ થઈ જાઓ તેના ચરણોમાં. 76, Patrang 76. So, it can never be a substitute of a Sadguru. That is the word of caution here. This is only during the crisis, in the absence of a Sadguru. If this becomes the way you want to go ahead, it might turn out dangerous. Self-study can turn out to be the most dangerous thing for you, because that is exactly what happened to a Shushka Gnani. Understanding everything according to his viewpoints. And the same thing will happen. So your search should be on for a Sadguru. You should pine for it, cry for it. Don't get satisfied with self-study of scriptures. Though that is what you should be doing in the absence of a Sadguru. Just try to understand. If you don't, you have to do that, but don't get satisfied. આપણે કોઈ છોકરી, ગુજરાતીમાં બોલું છું એટલે તમને બહુ ના સમજાય એટલા માટે, કે કોઈ છોકરીના લગ્ન જ ન થતા હોય, આમ એજ થઈ ગઈ હોય ને લગ્ન ના થતા હોય, તો આપણે કંઈ નવું નવું ભણ, કોઈ કોશિશ કર, ઘરમાં બેઠી નહીં રહે. But you can't get satisfied by that. The search for the boys should be on. Your whole life you can't be studying. ના 3 મહિના ને કુકિંગ ને કેન્ડલ મેકિંગ ના કોર્સિસ કરશે. કેન્ડલ બનાવશે, બોલો હવે એમાં શું થવાનું આખી જિંદગી? So you understood? It cannot be a substitute. તારા મેરેજ ના થતા હોય તો કોશિશ કર, આ કર, જરા કશે ફરવા જા, આ જા, પણ you can't be satisfied in that. Finally look out for a boy. So finally you need a Sadguru. In the absence of a Sadguru, you should resort to scriptures.
આત્માદિ અસ્તિત્વના જે નિરૂપક શાસ્ત્ર, પ્રત્યક્ષ સદ્ગુરુ યોગ નહીં, ત્યાં આધાર સુપાત્ર.